It'll be the Bulls off the tip. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. We've got Brand. Tracy McGrady is out there with Chauncey Billups. And it's Lanier in at the 5. And the basket by Wade.
And it's a difficult task to try and stop Wade inside. He plays a physical brand of basketball and has a variety of moves to choose from.
Now here's Billups. Shot from the wing. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Garnett with a screen on McGrady. Wade feeling it out a bit. It's hauled in by McGrady.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Unloads from 13. Here's Garnett. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Reads shot trajectories so well. Garnett understands how to capitalize on that offensive glass.
Pass to Billups. Shot by McGrady. That one's in. His first shot this game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Durant. Mutombo sets a screen. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3.
Now, there's an innate sense of how to play the game when we're talking Kevin Durant. The pick and roll has become second nature to him.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Billups. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
Wade against McGrady. Now here's Wade. He's guarded closely. Pocket 6. Over McGrady. Outside Durant. Over Mashburn. Rebounded by Brand.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And he banks in the layup.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Up top. Now here's Durant. Tight defense on him. 6 to shoot. Atlanta with the rebound. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Billups passes to Brand. Here's McGrady over Durant. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Brand. McGrady's got 6.
Oh, textbook there by Brand on the pass. Spotting an open teammate and just getting it to him in rhythm.
KD looking around. It's Garnett on the wing. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. And again, no good by Chicago.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now here is Brand. No scoring in this one. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
.32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Durant for 3. Again, the miss by KD. The Hawks leading by 3. Phillips dishes to McGrady. Lays it up off the glass. 8 points for him.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks on top, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And will return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Tracy McGrady is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then there's Brand, and it's Lanier in its center. It's Garnett on the wing, covered by Brand. KG, that's good.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Outside, Billups. Pass to McGrady. Over Garnett. Again, the Hawks good for 2. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. KD a screen on McGrady. Wade against McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. Wade misses.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Durant with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And man, does Wade know how to put on a show. That throwdown was just vicious.
The Hawks leading by 5. Phillips passes to Brand. Pass to McGrady. Excellent D there from Garnett. And here are the Bulls now. Brand against Durant. Nice move. Muscling it in, Kevin Durant.
Well, you get a sense of how locked in Kevin Durant is. The defense not going to alter his approach.
Brand right side. Durant with the steal. Here's Garnett. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. McGrady against Garnett. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
A little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Lanier, no good, unable to end this run.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that one's good. Durant.
Now, Kevin Durant's not missing chippies, folks. You allow him to get that kind of position, turn the lights out.
McGrady passes to Brand. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now, here is McGrady. 10 points for him. Connects on the 9-footer. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
You got to love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
It's Garnett on the wing. Irving kicks to Wade. From 11 feet away, rebounded by Brand. Brand's got his 4th rebound in this one. McGrady dishes to Billups. McGrady sets a screen for Billups. McGrady passes to Billups. And he drives in. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A shot by McGrady, no good. The Bulls with the lead. Irving passes to Wade. Lets it fly from 18. And off the glass. That one's good. Wade's got 8 points.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Bulls ending the second quarter in a 14-4 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
The Hawks trail by 3. Mutombo is out there with Garnett. Then there's Irving. And it's Durant. And it's Wade in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here is McGrady.
In watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He is a matchup nightmare for most teams.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Atlanta, Tracy McGrady at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls for him. And McGrady drops them both. And here's Irving. Still yet to score. Garnett outside. McGrady against Wade. Just 5 on the clock. It's Garnett on the wing. McGrady against Mutombo. Oh! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And Chicago has possession. It's a one-point game. Phillips against Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Bulls shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls.
What's amazing about Kyrie Irving is if you ask a broad section of players who their favorite is to watch, many will tell you it's Kyrie.
Both free throws good for Irving.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
The Hawks trail by 3. Phillips passes to Brand. Here's Mashburn. Wade is covering. Pass to McGrady. 6 to shoot. Lets it fly. Tumbo grabs the board. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Bulls. Now here's Durant. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. They get the rebound. Garnett rattles the rim.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of it.
Phillips passes to Brand. Here's Mashburn. He has yet to score. McGrady outside. And that's off the glass and in.
And this is McGrady's specialty. You can't let this guy shake free from the mid-range.
Garnett. That shot missing. Great D that time from Brand. Outside Phillips. McGrady a screen on Irving. Phillips dishes to McGrady. Here's Lanier, covered by Mutombo.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Wade outside. Back to Irving. No good on the 3. The Hawks trail. McGrady passes to Brand. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Wade against Phillips. From the low block. Wade inside. Here is Phillips. 1:11 left to play in the third. Garnett against McGrady. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Irving. Pass to Garnett. Atlanta with the rebound. Brand's got his 6th rebound on the night. McGrady kicks to Phillips. Brand outside. Here's Mashburn. Defended by Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's McGrady. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Outside, KD. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. The Bulls on top, up by 1. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. We've got Chauncey Billups. He's out there with Tracy McGrady, and it's Mashburn in at the 3.
Oh, incredible night for Wade. He's built to be the focal point of an offense.
Outside Billups. Shoots it. It's all in by the Bulls. Durant kicks to Garnett. Wade passes to Irving. Garnett outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Brand's got 7 rebounds in the game. Billups passes to McGrady. Back to Billups. Wide open. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in. Mutombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dunk by Dwayne Wade.
And the power of Dwayne Wade on display. Rare for a 2-guard.
Billups passes to McGrady. There's the pick. For the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Wade. And the rejection by Brand.
Perfect timing on the rejection there. This is the type of defense Brand can play.
Outside Billups. Jacks up a 3. Buries the deep ball.
Nice stroke from long range. And if he keeps getting those opportunities, he better take them.
Wade against McGrady. And it misses. The Hawks trail. Brand outside. Parachutes in for the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. The Bulls call timeout. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Now here's Durant. He's guarded closely. No good there. Here's Atlanta. Now here's McGrady to take the lead. Doesn't get that one.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Brand against Irving. Misses the deep 3. It's stolen by Garnett. Irving drives in. 12-footer. Gets it.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot. And when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Now, here is McGrady. Now Billups. McGrady right side.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Irving against Billups. Wade on the wing. Pocket 6. Outside Durant. The 3 is off.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Bulls call timeout. Durant driving the lane. And it doesn't go. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Chauncey Billups out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Brand, and it's Mashburn in at the 3 slot. And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Mashburn. Wade is covering. McGrady against Garnett. 5 on the clock. To take the lead, nails the jumper.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Outside Garnett. Outside Durant. Oh, Katie buries the 3.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Here's Mashburn. Wade is covered. McGrady outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Durant down low. It's off target. The Hawks leading. A little over a minute and a half gone now here in overtime. And he gets it to go. Here's Irving. Here's Wade. Shoots the 3. The shot misses. Right side Billups. Off the glass.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Durant. That one goes.
Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
Billups with the ball. Here's Mashburn. It's good.
And that's a huge shot from Mashburn. No stranger to having to bury those.
The Bulls call timeout. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Here's Garnett. Durant fires. Off target from outside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Kembe Mutombo. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin Garnett. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Atlanta, Tracy McGrady. Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Can't get it.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
For the Hawks, Bob Lanier. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making this point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Come on, everyone. Let's hear some applause for your Bulls kid.
Here's Durant. Outside, Garnett.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They've used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
And so the Hawks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire. But give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime. And this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, Tracy McGrady. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Anthony out there with Nowitzki. Then there's Doherty. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Blackman into the shooting guard position. Doherty, it's good.
Really nice move there. Doherty has such a polished skill set. Makes it an easy conversion for him in the painted area.
Now here's Butler. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Pass to Doherty. Paul kicks to Anthony. Down low. And Grant Doherty with the slam.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Chicago. 4-point game. From the arc. Brad Doherty pulls it in.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Lets it go from 11. And the shot is long. Young against Anthony. And easy 2 points on the layup.
With a forward who can handle the ball like Anthony, it opens up so many options for your offense.
Outside, George. It's Young on the wing, defended by Paul. Shot clock at 6. Back to George. The basket good, off the assist from Young.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that.
The Hawks working the ball around. The shot by Anthony, no good. Anthony's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Butler dishes to Young. Outside, George. And the Bulls, another 3.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Ball surveying the floor. The shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. George passes to Young. Back to George. From outside the arc, and the Bulls, another 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Blackman. Outside Anthony. Paul outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Paul. Count that one.
Part of the reason Paul's an elite point guard is that jump shot. He'll hurt you with his passing or his shooting.
Bounce pass, Butler. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
Doherty outside. It's Nowitzki on the wing. And the wide open shot from Paul. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside Jackson. Back to Young. Outside for George. It's Young on the wing. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Jackson misses. The Hawks trail by 4. Pass to Doherty. Now here's Nowitzki. Here's Anthony. Defended by Young. Nowitzki with the screen on George. Sinks the triple. Paul's got 5 now.
And look at Paul's focus. He is completely locked in on his shot.
Young against Paul. Back to Young. Uncovered. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Great use of the bounce pass right there, setting up his teammate.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Atlanta. They trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doherty with the screen on George. Anthony with it. George picks him up. The shot by Anthony, no good. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for Chicago. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bulls?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
On the court for Atlanta, Nowitzki is out there with Doherty. Then it's Chris Paul. Then it's Anthony. And it's Blackman in at the 2 spot. Nowitzki, no good. Chicago leading by 6. And George kicks to Young. Inside, here's Jackson, rejected by Nowitzki. Anthony down low, working on George.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 6. And stolen by Horford. And now the fast break. George with the ball. And Jackson gets it to go.
Oh, nice read from the veteran swingman. George showing how selfless he can be.
Here's Atlanta now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Trae Young is learning to become more of a threat when he's off the ball. He said at every level there's a different type of game. Now, knowing the NBA game, I'm more patient, understanding how the game is, how to control it from the beginning to the end, and how you need to win. Guys?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Here's George after Brad Doherty's basket. Back to George. All alone. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. George has got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Here's Blackman. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Doherty. Now Anthony. Shot clock at 5. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Jackson from long range.
You have to defend the 3-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Blackman, the pass to Nowitzki. Can't hit from in close.
Wow, you got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Anthony with it. Butler covering.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Bounce pass Anthony. Pass to Blackman. Here's Anthony for 3. The rebound by Young.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Butler, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Paul outside. To the paint. Here's Nowitzki. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Horford.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
And the first one drops. Nowitzki hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Pass to Jackson. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. Stripped it away. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Shooting for Atlanta, Rolando Blackman. At the line for one.
Chicago leading. Outside, George. And again, no good by Chicago. So it's the Hawks now. 46 seconds left in the first half. Here's Paul. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
And it's the way Paul controls his body and gets into a position to shoot. Amazing.
Outside Butler. Ball against Young. Jackson setting the pick here for Young. And there's Jackson on the assist from Young. Jackson's got 4 points this quarter.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Pass to Anthony. Over George. And that one released in time, but no good. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 1. They've got Jaren Jackson. Jimmy Butler is out there with Young. Then there's Horford. And it's George in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Ball passes to Nowitzki. Now here's Anthony, defended by George. Young looking it over. Pass to Butler. Back to Young. Takes a 3. Doherty grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Blackman. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Nowitzki sets a screen for Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. Over George. Here's Nowitzki. Nowitzki with the muscle.
Such a presence inside with the ball in his hands. Good decision by Dirk to put it right back up.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Butler. Tries it from the top of the key. Again, Chicago. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Paul outside. Picked by Anthony. And here is Nowitzki. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Nowitzki's got 5 points in the quarter.
And for a big man, that ability to space the floor is what makes Nowitzki such a special offensive player.
Young dishes to George. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Anthony. Over George, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
And Melo, a skilled shooter. If he gets a clean look, you expect him to make it.
Outside, George, back to Young. Three-pointer. Doherty with the rebound. Doherty's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to George, back to Young. And the Bulls with another miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Butler. Outside Jackson. Now Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And here is Horford. Doherty defender. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler.
Hawks ball.
The Hawks leading.
Hey, yo, get on Chris.
We've got 1:48 left in the third. Nowitzki for 3. It's hauled in by Trae Young. Nowitzki's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Young pass to Jackson. Now George from deep. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, that's something you'd like to see more out of Jackson, making plays for others.
Doherty outside. Pass to Blackman. They double him with Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And stolen by Horford. Outside Jackson. No good on the triple. And it's the Hawks ball. Here's Blackman. Paul passes to Nowitzki. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Anthony. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And Anthony, really one of the most confident jump shooters. An elite level scorer who gets plenty of opportunity.
Now, here is Young. He has 5. Pass to Horford and stolen by Doherty. A solo fast break. Blackman, the pass to Nowitzki. Stolen by Jackson. Young from outside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
And right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court right now for the Hawks. Nowitzki is out there with Anthony. Then there's Doherty, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Blackman in at the 2. Now here's George, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Young dishes to Jackson. Jackson coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Anthony. Back to Paul. Here's Blackman, defended by Young. Pass to Anthony. Here's Doherty. Makes it off the glass.
They're scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
The Bulls with the lead. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Young outside. Jordy grabs the board. Jordy's got 8 rebounds in this game. Blackman, the pass to Paul. Six to shoot. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Well, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Outside Jackson. Pass to George. And the Bulls, another 3.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Timeout, Hawks. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message the Hawks coach was giving to his team. Coach wanted to see more urgency when it came to closing out on shooters. He said, quote, right now we're jogging at them on the perimeter. It needs to be a sprint to run them off the line. We'll see if the guys have it in them.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Nowitzki, and the rejection by Jackson. Here's Horford. Good! Lays it right in there. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And you can see by the steal totals, they have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's ball handlers. And as a result, their defense has been so active.
Chicago leading by 6. Now Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And defensively, you have to stay connected to Young at all times.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Atlanta. Jordy with the screen on George. Anthony against George. Now Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wide open. That one goes in.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Chris Paul.
Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Butler. 1:35 left here in the fourth quarter. Trained from outside.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Now here's Anthony. Lays it in off the window.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Chicago leading by 7. Outside George. And down goes the 3.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Here's Butler. Launches it. That's off. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Got it to go. Here's Butler. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Here's Horford. Now George. And it's sent back by Nowitzki. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Knocks down the three.
For three.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Carmelo Anthony. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Chicago, Paul George. Taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Atlanta calls timeout. 6 seconds left in the game. And what's their best move at this point?
It's still a sliver of hope.
And it has to be a quick hitter. There is no time to waste.
Give them a hand, fans. Your dance team.
Nowitzki fires. It's off. And so it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Paul George.